Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's a book that's something completely different. Part game, part travel guide, and all adventure filled with short stories about real landmarks across the Northwest. Here to share the unique experience that is the Muddy Goose Guide to the Weird Northwest, we welcome editor Erik Grove and contributing writer Remy Nakamura. Good to have you both with us. How did this book come about?
So I wanted to work with the publisher, and we went back and forth pitching projects. She has a series that's focused on ancient games and kind of reimagining them in a modern context. And we settled upon taking the original royal game of the goose and orienting it around Oregon and Washington. And then I think my contribution was to push more of like a Pokemon Go in a book. Kind of take the book and invite people to both step into the book and then leave the book and go out into the world and get their feet muddy.
I love
it's like Gotta Catch 'Em All, but with Portland and Seattle landmarks.
Yeah, so. How do you describe the book to people when people ask you about it? Because it's kind of a history, right?
Yeah.
But a little horror thrown in there?
Yeah. Playable adventure is our subtitle. So
okay.
Thinking like we want to lean into that adventure aspect.
Gotcha.
So we think about
travel guide.
Yeah, travel guide. Absolutely. It's something you can dive in. You can experience the book just by reading the stories that are all from Oregon and Washington-based writers. You can go to the landmarks. You can play the board that's on the cover.
Yeah. There we go. The board on the cover there. Yeah. Looks awesome. Remy, tell me about a story that you included in this book.
Oh, yeah. So my story is called Dreams in the Witch's Castle, which is that stone house that's in
Forest Park?
Yeah, it's about a Japanese-American World War II vet, and his beloved grandma's dying wish is to bury some of her remains under her favorite tree in Forest Park near the witch house.
And that has special meaning for you, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Actually, it's writing the story kind of changed my view of Portland and its history and my place in it.
Oh, tell
because
me.
I am Japanese American.
Right.
And I live just a few blocks from what used to be this historic Japantown. And it's really interesting because Seattle, San Francisco, LA all have Japantowns, but Portland doesn't.
Right.
And so I wanted to look into that and understand that. So, yeah, don't tell Erik, but I wrote about two places, Japantown and the witch house.
Oh, I love it. Okay, and Erik, for you, give me a story that you love, that sticks out for you.
So the goal was to get authors to write about places that I knew about a little bit, but that they were going to come at it from a perspective that I didn't expect, that was going to make me look at them in a completely new way. I really enjoy our story about the Fremont troll.
I love the
riddles,
Fremont troll.
The riddles of the Fremont troll.
Love the Fremont troll. Yeah.
Excellent story. A lot of fun. I love that we were able to showcase stories that go from light and fun, like the mysteries of the Fremont troll, to horror stories that are a little bit more intense when we visit the Neskowin Ghost Forest.
Oh, tell me about that one.
Well, that one's intense. That's by our contributing writer Sarah Walker, and it's the Neskowin Ghost Forest is a deeply resonant location. It's this area where the trees have kind of petrified in the ocean. And so Sarah delivered us a story that's incredibly macabre and moody, and it's sort of about the sins of the father, and it's a straight down the middle tense horror story. And I love that we can go from that to a fun story about the bridges of Portland talking to each other and traveling around and having a little chat, and that's more oriented towards a younger audience.
Yeah, and Remy, I want another story from you.
Oh, another story.
Yeah.
You mean that's not in the guide, or?
No, that's in the guide.
Playing along with what Erik just said, there's the one where the bridges talk to each other. There's a little girl in there who befriends the bridges and helps them to find the bridge that they have a crush on.
Oh, funny. Oh, that's funny. Okay, also Desolation Peak.
Yes, so when we started doing this, we had certain authors that I knew I was going to invite to play in this playground.
Right.
Remy was one of them. I've known Remy for years.
Yeah.
I had a feeling Remy was going to give me something interesting. Desolation Peak is by an author I've never met and had no prior interaction with, and so we put up an open submission call, and he sent this story in. And it's about Jack Kerouac. It's a fictionalized story about Jack's time at Desolation Peak. And it's just such a, again, it's a very different perspective. We're way up by the Canadian border, and we're talking about kind of the isolation that he has in a fire tower. That's a story that I was incredibly happy to receive out of the blue and say, I want to put this in the book.
Yeah.
I want people to know about this writer and this location and this story.
Yeah, this is really fun. What a great way to kind of explore the Northwest. I love it. You have a book event, and that's tonight at Annie Bloom's Books at 7 o'clock on Capitol Highway. We're going to put all the information on our website. The book, again, is titled The Muddy Goose Guide to the Weird Northwest, a playable adventure. Thank you both so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks so much for having us.
You bet. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away. Excellent.